What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Magisterial Madrid YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Real Valladolid game versus Real Madrid, and of course we're going to be at home. Now, before I do actually get into this video, I just want to say sorry for the little bit of an inconsistent upload. I've been sick throughout the whole week, and right now I have a bit of a cold, so if I sound a little weird, that's why. But moving on to the game. Now, this is going to be a very quick just summary of what I think is going to happen, the lineup and stuff like that, just because I don't really have much time and I got to put this out. Now, I'm going to start off with Valladolid. I think that it's going to be Masip, Moyano, Salisu, I'm going to say Olivas, Nacho, Antonino, Mohamed, Michael, Plano, Guardiola, and Unal. That's what I'm going to do for the predicted lineup for Valladolid. Pretty similar to their lineup from last game, and I don't think that Lunin will play, although he's eligible. I just don't think that he's going to play, but I hope that he's their starting goalkeeper if we don't recall him, if Navas, of course, leaves. As for Real Madrid, my predicted lineup is going to be Courtois, of course. I think that it's going to be Carvajal at right back, coming back to the team because, of course, last game he had a red card. I think the center back pairing will definitely be Ramos and Varane, of course, and then Marcelo at left back. I think in the midfield, we're going to see a double pivot, which is what I've been wanting to see. I've been wanting to see Casemiro and Cruz, and that's what I think we're going to see, especially because Modric, of course, has that red card. And I think in front of them, we're going to get Isco. Now, although I would rather have James there just because I really just want to watch him play more than anything, I think that it's definitely going to be Isco. I think that he deserves the start, especially after last game. He got subbed on. He was involved in that beautiful goal, and that, of course, ended up on Lucas Vazquez scoring. So I think that Isco definitely deserves to get a chance at starting, especially after Modric's red card. And I think the attack is going to stay the same with Vinicius, Benzema, and Bale. And I'm really hoping from another big game from Bale. I'm also hoping that Vinicius has a lot better of a game than he had before. As for the actual result, I'm going to predict a 3-0 for Real Madrid. I'm predicting another convincing game just because I think that Valladolid is quite a bit worse than Celta Vigo. And I do think that they have some talent. I do actually really like Masip, but overall, that's what I just think that is going to be like in terms of the scoreline. And I really hope that my prediction comes true. We've only lost one of our last 16 league matches against Valladolid, but which is a really good record. I mean, having 12 wins, 3 draws, and I believe it's 1 loss. I'm pretty sure that is what the actual record is. It says here that Real have won 37 of their 43 league home games against Valladolid, so that's of course in total, and we've drawn 3 and lost 3, so that's our total record against them in our history, which is, you know, obviously a staggering result, and of course we're definitely the favorites. Now, I do think that Valladolid can cause us some trouble, but I think overall this should be an easy game. This is a game that we have to win. These are the type of games that sometimes we got bored last season and we just let them beat us, but this is a type of game that we got to come out there, we got to step on their throat, and we got to win the game early. We just got to show what we can do right away. That's why I'm predicting such a big result, and I do definitely think that it will come to fruition, of course, if everything goes according to plan, which I assume that it will. I'm really excited for this game because, you know, it's the first game at home. I'm super ready for it. I'm hoping for a big game for Vinicius because the last game he didn't play that great. But Hazard should be back very soon, so I'm really excited to watch him. He should be making his debut at the Bernabeu, if I'm not mistaken. By the time he'll be healthy, if he is still on track on the way that they reported, I believe, a couple days ago, then he should be back by the time that we play another home game, which I really want to see him debut at home, just personally. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the game, and I wanted to quickly cover some of the little reports that have come out. I want to say that Navas, I think that him putting in a transfer request is pretty fair, honestly. I think that he deserves to get the move if he wants it. I don't think we should let him go for free, and I think that we should only let him go if we have a lined up replacement, as well as him being involved in the Neymar deal, because that's the only way I would want to let him go. But if the Neymar deal ends up falling through, then we shouldn't really give PSG a favor by giving Navas for free. I think we should just hold on to Navas for another season. And I think that his contract actually expires after this, so we may lose him on a free anyway, which would suck. But I'd rather just have a great backup than lose him for nothing, unless we already have a replacement lined up. Well, in that case, then he should definitely be involved in a Neymar deal, or at least be allowed to go to PSG for a little bit of money because he has earned it, really. And besides that, Kubo ended up getting loaned out, which, you know, I think is great. I think that getting first team minutes is very important. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, today actually Regulon got injured, and I know that's not really much to do with Real, more to do with Sevilla, but of course he is a Real player. Now, from the injury, it looked like a concussion because he clashed heads with somebody, but he had to be carried off. So I really hope that he's okay, and all of our, best wishes and prayers are out to him. And the Neymar news has just been continuing with Barcelona's deadline, apparently that was set by PSG, as some reports suggest. They've apparently gone past the deadline, and right now it looks as if Barca's transfer window is done. But of course, anything can change. As for Real, everything is still looking really bright when it comes to Neymar, and the positive reports just keep coming out about how Neymar doesn't trust Bartomeu, that's why he's not going to come out and force a move, and just many different moving parts. And I think that it's going to be a really interesting couple of days, because I mean, now the transfer window, there's not much left. I mean, I believe it closes on September 2nd, I want to say, and that's fairly close. It's in just over a week. Apparently, like, the Messi environment believes that Barca's offer for Neymar is just a bluff, like as in like his whole team, his entourage, whatever you want to call it. They believe it's a bluff, and I actually do think that a bluff is actually kind of likely. I think that's really interesting. I think that's really bad on Barcelona's part, because you don't want to make your best player angry. Other than that, JLS said that we would be delighted to bring in Neymar. They understand that he would be the best paid player, and all the players understand that too. And other than that, it's just been other positive stuff for Madrid when it comes to the Neymar reports. But that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to comment down below on what you guys think will happen with the Valladolid game, the Neymar rumors, whatever you guys want to talk about. Go ahead and comment down below. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Again, I apologize for my voice for being a little sick. And yeah, so it's been Madrid in Madrid, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Hala Madrid.